Ladies and gentlemen, I am Chandler's TSK, and it's Sunday. And that means today is a Sunday special! Don't worry, this isn't going to happen every week, only when I find something to make Sunday special. And so, I introduce you to Nidhogg, a game of musketeers, cavaliers, punching dudes, breaking necks, and throwing swords. Let's get started. That was just a demo. So, single player, just jump straight in. Upper stance, mid stance. Come on, bring it, me. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Come on, come on. Going for me? Oh, fuck. You should have taken advantage of my lack of weapon. Imbecile. This is a one-on-one fighter crossed with tug-of-war. The idea is the last person to get a kill gets closer to the fuck. Not the fuck, the end. Ah, damn it. Ugh. What? Come on. Works. The last person to get a kill gets closer to the end, gets to run closer to the end. I didn't have any room to maneuver. Couldn't do anything. Come back here! Son of a bitch. And this is a fencing game. In case you hadn't noticed, you probably did, because you're intelligent. And you can stab, you can change the height of your stance, you can disarm your opponent if you change the height of your stance whilst they're stabbing, which I will do if this dude bothers to stab me at all. He doesn't? Okay. Got him. And when they're disarmed, they can only punch and do a sort of low kick. They can also do a dive kick, which I wasn't intending to do there. I was intending to actually. You know, one of these days I might actually learn to speak my own goddamn fucking language. Oh, that was harsh. You can also throw your sword. Not always advisable in this cramped corridor. It won't do much. In fact, it won't do anything at all. It'll just sort of fall to the floor, leaving me open. Yep, I can go. You don't have to kill your opponent. You just have to get past them. Ah, damn it! Come on. Oh hey. Works. You just have to get past them to this end bit where you get eaten by a worm and called a winner. So this is like some sort of tournament thing I think is going on. Excuse me. And mechanically the game is absolutely fantastic, even if it's not very good visually, and it's not. The music's cool. The music's very cool. Damn it, I didn't have a sword. I think it fell off the bridge. Oh, fuck! Nuts. Sometimes you can spawn on the bridge. That is a problem. Spawning on the bridge, you need to have very quick reflexes and to understand that you're on a damn bridge. Fuck! Damn you. It's hard to see against this trippy background. Oh, come on! A lot of this video is unfortunately going to be me complaining about how much I suck and saying, oh, come on, what the hell, why didn't that work? I can't see my fucking sword against the background, it's too bright. Come on, come on, come on. So this game was developed by one guy who proceeded to develop it for a long time, a very long time. This was meant to come out years ago, absolutely years ago. Any competent studio could have chucked out a game like this, and I'm really sorry, in a year. But hell, he had a job. Yeah, this wasn't his job. This is something he was doing in his spare time. So he had to deal with his day job, probably with wife and kids and all, and develop this whenever he got a chance to do it. So of course it's not going to look awesome. It's not going to... I wasn't expecting it to feel as awesome as it does. But he spent so much time and put so much effort into getting these mechanics to flow smoothly that... oh, fuck. That they really do. He's achieved something special. Absolutely fantastic. And you can get... that's really what he concerned himself with, and I'm very happy with that. Excuse me 1 second, whilst I choke to death. I'm sorry, I'm coming down with some sort of vile, horrific plague or sickness. Probably a cold. There's a lot of that going around right now. You can just avoid the NPCs. You just avoid them completely. If you just want to get to the end and complete the level, honestly I do, because I don't like this trippy cloud level. I really don't like it. It's absolutely horrible. Oh fuck. These sky bridges and stuff. These sky bridges are absolutely just... they screw you over so hard, especially when you spawn on one. So I'm going to progress, do another Mexican wave, roll into the mouth of the big one. Or he comes up from behind. I didn't expect him to come from that angle. Okay. So you can adopt 3 different stances. You can adopt a high stance, you can adopt a middle stance, a middling stance, and a low stance. You can also stab. You can't slash. You can also crouch and do this sort of spin kick thing, which is cool. You can also throw your sword, which I'm not going to do now because that will be a terrible idea. You can run left and right, you can jump, and you can do this wall jump thing when you have a dual wall to jump from. You can also hang, although whilst you're hanging I don't think there's much you can do. You can't really do much while hanging, I think it's just there to save you. The AI, I think, is confused at the moment. It doesn't really know what to do because I'm not attacking it. This is a very defensive game. A lot of one-on-one fighters you can beat by button mashing. You might be able to beat this one by button mashing, but honestly there's only one button for you to mash, and it's this one. And that happens if you mash it. Or at least if you mash it badly. I've never been very good at button mashing. Okay, if you change your stance, whilst your opponent is stabbing, you can disarm them, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. These cornfields are a pain in the arse. Or it might just be grass. Oh, fuck. So you see, he excellent use of the jump kick there. I've actually got a sword here, so I can afford to throw mine, because I can pick another one up. Got another sword, running. Throwing a sword, it can be defended against, you can dodge it. Just like he did then, but not the second time. First time he managed to dodge it, he managed to duck under it. And really, there's not much else to say about the mechanics. I think I've said it all. I could be entirely wrong, of course. You get a wall jump, you get 3 different stances, you get to disarm if you change stance while they're stabbing, you get to stab, and you can throw your sword, and you can also do this kick thing. And jump kick. Yeah, that's all there is to say about the mechanics, but they flow so smoothly, and this game runs so damn well. No resolution or graphics options of any kind. You're just stuck with this sort of weird view, which is why there's big black bars, or black spaces on the end of this on the side of this video. There we go. Ah, fuck. But honestly, this game is so mechanically sound, I think it will really appeal to a hardcore... Fuck you! Not a hardcore fuck you, a hardcore fighting games fan. Because it's very much a one-on-one fighter. In every respect. If you're the sort of person who likes to play games like, Street Fighter and Tekken, and Skullgirls, and unlock every character just for the hell of it, son of a bitch, he broke my neck! And then, yeah, okay. Then I think you'll like this game. You don't get combos, you just get one button move, but it's all about the mind games, and the anticipating your opponent's strategy, and adopting a strategy of your own. See, I adopted the coward's strategy of just completely avoiding everyone. And there I adopted the YOLO strategy of kicking in the face. Here I adopt the strategy of diving through the window, because why the fuck not? Come at me. Come on, at me. Come at me. I'm going to get the disarm on this guy. I'm going to get the disarm on this guy. Okay, I'm not going to get the disarm on this guy. I'm just going to die like a sucker. There we go. Random stabbing in the cornfield works. Whoop! That works. And turn around and go backwards the other way because I don't want to get eaten by the worm. I said I don't want to get eaten by the worm. I don't want to get eaten by the worm. Who wants to get eaten by the worm? I'm just going to stand here and have the crowd sing my praises. Look at them. They love it. They're loving the moves. Look, I stab here, here, here. I throw the sword. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck. He was going to eat me eventually. Okay, so let's exit. Quit to title screen. Because I want to show you there are things. You can have multiplayer. This game does support online multiplayer. There's tournament mode. Not sure about tournament mode. There's also some sort of tutorial here. This goes here. And you don't start off with a sword, but you can get told how to punch people. There we go. Jump to jump. Dive kick. And this is basically a tutorial. It just tells you these things. You're expected to look at the controls in the options menu. So that this makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm gonna exit this. I can't. I'm trying to concentrate here. Not working. So you also get multiplayer. You get tournament. I don't know what this is. 3 players. 3 players? Okay, start tournament. 13ZX. Okay. Oh, this is like two-player dueling. Okay, so you see, I am this guy. I am also this guy, and you can have local. I can't believe it. I'm just going to stand here. I'm just going to stand here and watch myself bleed to death. Actually, I'm not. Stop. There we go. So you can have like one-on-one duels. Local and online multiplayer. See, no one's pressing anything, and that's it. Just nothing happens if you don't press anything. So I'm gonna do this. And it does that. See, there are ways to block and ways to defend yourself. And you can do awesome stuff like that. Cartwheel maneuvering. See this? That is achieved. Okay. How to do that? I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay? So what you do is, first of all, we get this guy to throw his sword. We block it expertly. And to do a roll, you run and you hold down. You hold down to do a roll. If you just tap down, you do a cartwheel, which is freaking awesome. Do it above a sword. I'm going to disarm myself. Did I rolling? And you pick up the sword. Rolling will get you here, which is a good place to be. That's how rolling should be. Because it is wall jump thing. Wall jumping into dive kick is kind of hard for me because I'm not very good at this sort of game. But anyway. Ugh, God. You don't even need to attack. If you just end up when you're standing up and you have your sword inside them, that's enough. Oh God. Don't even ask me what's happened here. There we go. That seems to sort it out. Cartwheels can go wrong. They can very easily go wrong. Rolling can also go wrong. But I can roll for quite a long way. It's kind of like Oddworld. Everyone ever play Oddworld? Where you crouch down and you'd roll, and you could roll forever. Oddworld's one of the best games of all time, it really is. If you haven't played it already, you should play it. Available on PS1, probably on PS3 and all. Because this opponent is not fighting back, I'm going to go back to the title screen. So anyway, this is all I've got to show you for Nidhogg. It's got 4 levels, Online multiplayer, online leaderboards as well, probably. Very solid mechanics. A basic graphics style, but it runs at a solid 60 FPS, which is excellent. No graphics options to speak of, and to be honest, I can see why. You don't need graphics options in a game that looks this basic. If it was HD, then yes, you would need graphics options. But this is such a simple game, it's such a basic game that it's going to run quite well on anyone's computer, I imagine. Well, I would like to see some resolution options. I think that needs to be put in the game, especially if people are going to make videos on this, and they probably are, because this is a freaking awesome game. I'm not going to make any more videos on it, the hell, other people might. And with solid resolution options, then you wouldn't get these annoying big black spaces at the side of the action. Sorry, I can't talk. So, this has been Nidhogg. I'm going to shut it up for a minute. This has been Nidhogg, and I have been Chandler's TSK. This has been a Sunday special, and as soon as I've got something else special to show you on a Sunday, I will, of course, show it to you. I will see you next time.